Hi, I'm Sarah, and I'm a senior at Mark T. Sheen High School in Wallingford, Connecticut. I'm a Girl Scout, and through Girl Scouts, I had the opportunity to earn my Girl Scout Silver Award, which is one award below the Girl Scout Gold Award, which I'm currently working on, and it's something that I earned about 2 years ago. For my project, I decided to do workshops about how to teach children, younger girls, about the environment and what they can do to help the environment. And this is just a little history of what happened when I did my project. My project, in its early stages, kept being reconsidered and changed. I would change ideas for my project weekly, which drove my leader crazy, but it was worth it in the end. Because I was trying to find a project that worked for me, one that was flexible with time, active like I am, and most importantly, one that I would have fun doing. I always liked the environment, especially the environment of the beaches and oceans. I live in Connecticut, and some of my fondest memories are from time spent with my friends and family at the beach, and I wanted to try to teach younger girls how to protect them. While searching for project ideas, I found a badge in the junior book that seemed really important and interesting to me, called Oil Up. Then I went to the Brownie badge book and I found a badge that was similar to Oil Up. It was called Eco Explorer. After picking out the basic ideas, I had to decide how and when I was going to teach these interesting badges. The Brownies are in grades 2nd and 3rd, and the juniors were in 4th and 5th grade, so I definitely needed to keep them occupied, but I could only do it in about an hour. This is the page, I just want to show you the page for Oil Up in the junior badge book. You can see that there are different activities that I chose from, and I chose 5 of the activities to teach the girls about how to reduce their dependence on oil. My favorite activity would be probably the one that's called Make and Clean Up an Oil Spill. That's it right there. And it was definitely messy. We had the girls make their own beach, and we had them spill vegetable oil, and they had to figure out ways to clean up and contain the oil spill. That was followed closely by teaching the girls how a spill affects the beach, which for that we took oil and we dipped different, like a feather in the oil, and showed the girls how it affects the different animals. And also, my other favorite activity is It's in What, and that kind of shows how petroleum can be found in so many different things that the girls use. And I think the activity reached the girls and really stressed that reducing their use of these products with the oil in them is really important. The Brownie badge that I taught was Eco Explorer, and it was also a huge hit. The girls enjoyed building their own habitats and learned what they can do to protect their environment and the world. For the projects, I gathered materials from my leftover craft projects and some of my leaders' leftover craft projects. This made it much more eco-friendly and even more fun and interesting. Once I had everything together, it was time for my first meeting, and of course, I showed up hours early because I was so nervous. Standing and talking in front of 20 2nd to 4th graders, as easy as that sounds, it's really not. It's terrifying because you know that they're all looking at you, and I learned how to do it, and the first meeting was great. I had fake snow for one of the activities, and the girls had so much fun getting the snow everywhere. And it's actually a joke with me and my troop that I always pick the messiest activities because I think the messier you are, the more fun it is. After the first night, the meetings just flew by. I had made so many mistakes, and luckily I learned from all of them, and in the long run, they really helped me to become a better person. Usually after the meetings, I was so exhausted. I would think to myself that maybe if I just got through to one girl, then my whole night was a success. Maybe out of the 15 or 20 girls, one would be the girl to save animals in an oil spill or to help stop global warming. This is what always made me feel happy after a meeting. The Silver War project has taught me so much. I can now talk on the phone confidently with adults, and I successfully learned how to write emails. I've learned so much and came so far. I think the Silver Award really changed my outlook on Girl Scouts life and how important it is to teach kids about recycling. I even got this cool t-shirt as a congratulations gift from my leader. I love teaching kids about recycling because it's so important for future generations to learn. So, even though I didn't show you that I always throw my paper mail in the recycling bin, or how all the hot water in my house comes from solar panels in my roof, even though it does, and even though I do throw the paper in the recycling bin, or how for Christmas I asked for reusable water bottles, which I got. P.S. This is my future college, and this is my favorite one. And even though I didn't show you exactly how I recycle, I think that's important to do it yourself, but it's also important to teach others how to reduce, reuse, recycle everywhere. So that's why I did my project on teaching the younger girls about how to recycle. Thank you, and have a good day.